What's going on YouTube? This is RyanREAX with another video, and I listened to Lahmia like a month ago, and some guy was like, yo, react to the Age of Treason, that song. So that's what I'm going to do right now, because why not? And if you have any more recommendations, by all means, let me know. So this album cover kind of like reminds me of, obviously there's a sacrifice baby, so it's like sacrificing babies to Molech or something like that. And that was in the Bible. And that's what every abortion clinic is doing right now, is they are sacrificing babies to Molech. Anyway, let's just get into the song. Let's do it. No breather room right there. That was just, like, let's bring that back. Although I know this is just going to keep repeating anyway, but no, let's just cherish this. By the way, this sounds much better than the other song. This sounds like a new band. This is much better structurally so far. Gonna assume the vocals are gonna be like any other Melodeath vocals, or even like the other Lahmia song I listened to. It's gonna be some growls, I can already tell. Maybe a little bit of mids and highs, but definitely on the lower scale. It just seems like that's the direction they're gonna go. Oh, I just realized what I got myself into, an 11-minute song. Oh, shit, I'm like, where is these vocals at? Alright, see you in 3 minutes. They're like, you know what? Let's just be Battlecore. No, I'm kidding. But I knew it. I knew it was gonna be that direction. If, like, this is Stone's Breach right here. I'm joking. But seriously, like, when you see album cover like this so gray, you know you're gonna expect some growls. I like that with the like, like that was cool. I want to check that out again. They're killing it. Yeah, I've been so out of Melodeath for so long too, just because everything's starting to sound so boring. But they're killing it. You know your band's good if it's hard to tell which instrument's the best because like it's all flowing so well together. But usually it's like the guitar is gonna ride the entire song. But in this, I mean, there's drums too. Like if you can hear the drums and you like them, then everything is just working well together. Because usually the drummer is the most like underappreciated member, that or the bass player, but everything is just flowing. So like me just being able to just in my head pick apart which parts I like, it still makes me miss other parts because I know I like those too, but because I'm trying to focus on which one I like the most and it's hard, and it's not really easy to just focus on its entirety because especially this is my first time listening, so the transitions are cool. Like basically what I'm trying to say is like the groove, the melody, and the transitions make it hard to appreciate because it kind of changes kind of rapidly. So it's definitely a song you'd want to listen to multiple times. But then I'm also thinking, wow, if like, because obviously I was recommended for this song specifically, and it's not just like a single or just one song. Like this is an entire album. So it makes me wonder what other tricks they have up their sleeves for the other songs, if that makes sense. Because if the rest of the songs are this good, then this is probably one of the best albums of all time. But the chances of that are slim. Most bands have like 2 or 3 amazing songs, and then I don't want to say the rest are filler because they might be decent songs, but are not as good as this. So it's either that this is like the best song on the album, or this band is just freaking high level tier. Because I was not having this type of emotion on the last song, or the first song that I did, which technically would be the last song before this one, because this is my second time reacting to this, guys. But that was boring. This is like another band. So I'm curious to see the history of this album compared to the other one. member switches or even the time. Is this like the follow up? Because I know this isn't before. It's not possible for this song on this album to be before the last song. This is definitely after. It has to be. If not, then they went downhill. Anyway, man, this is sick. Makes me wonder that last little dun, 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 that part, if it's just gonna like kick it to the next song with that direction. Because if so, then that's awesome. and it makes you want to just listen to more stuff. But we'll do that another day. But I want to say thank you, dude, whoever you are, whoever you were, or whatever, for the recommendation, because I assumed that it was just gonna be another boring song, but this was sick. Great intricate guitar work, great drums, the bass was on point, the vocals good as they should be. Gives me that Insomnium, Amon Amarth, Balikor, however you want to pronounce them. Gives you that feel, you know, just those traditional Melodeath growls. Even some Graveworm. Just good. Really good, man. You know, I hate, like, because I watch a lot of reaction channels, and yeah, the reaction's done during the song. Pause the song, give your input, or if your microphone's loud enough, you know, or however you want to set it up, you can kind of talk while this music's playing. But generally, like, when the song's over, they're like, okay, that was cool, blah, 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 and then they hit the end button, like, that's it. But to me, that's kind of like, it's like the climax and it just blows up. So I'm going to try to start, like, having more to say when it comes to it. I mean, there was a lot going on in the song. You know, that's why for me it's easier if it's a song I already heard, because then I can break things down more and then actually have more things to say. Especially when the song's over, I can give a story. But with new stuff and stuff that I haven't really dissected much, I mean, I heard it once, there's really no story behind anything because it's my first time hearing it. So a lot of songs that I do reviews on, I guess I'll call them, songs that I've heard before, I can think about the time where when I used to listen to it or when I first heard it, so I can give like some type of history. But yeah, I just hate ending a video on a note like this, because like, this band deserves more recognition. This band right here is probably underrated or just not really known. They've probably done some shows, you know, they make their music, but they're not like on people's minds. But they need to be, because it's good. It's good melodic death metal. It's good. You know, but people, like, when you think of the word melodic death metal, you don't think Lahmia. You think Balikor or Dark Tranquility or In Flames or whatever. So a lot of bands need to really step up their game. I know with the quarantine crap going on, it's like it really shifted the direction of the way life was heading, the way people's plans were, being free, being able to just create without well, there's always fear in the world, but this is a new fear. If you're 20, 30, or even 60, for the most part, this situation going on is probably very unique to people of all ages, for the most part. Yeah, people that are older than 60, like 70, 80 years old, they've been through some stuff in the 30s, 40s, you know. People older than that being in the 20s, the 1920s or whatever. But for majority of people, this is new. So basically, I don't know if this band is still doing stuff. I don't know. I don't know if, like, they're making music. I don't know if they split. I don't have a clue. I kind of want to find out, but I'll do that later. All right, guys, this video is long enough now. And the Lord Jesus Christ bless you. Have a good day, and thanks again.